Manhattan office building is renewing calls for stricter gun control. Police say the gunman who killed 4 people used an M4 rifle he had assembled himself. During a vigil for the victims, New York City Mayor Greg Adams urged Congress to act.
It's time to turn the corner of a society where automatic weapons are as easy to get as a cell phone.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul.
This is the time to stand up and say no more slaughter by a weapon of mass destruction designed to kill people on the battlefield. Because of Wednesday. Here in the great city of New York.
Wallace, CBS News. It's 2:36. Traffic.
How long have you been driving for? Like years, months?
Years.
Say it again.
Years. 8 years.
8 years. How has it been? Like, do you like it? Does it make you hate people? Oh, this is a good answer coming.
Yeah, people can be rough.
People can be rough.
Yeah.
How so?
Meet all kinds of people, you know. There's yin yang, you know. This one likes this one doesn't like that, you know.
Yeah.
Just can't please everybody. So
News Radio 105.9.
Now, are you from Chicago?
yeah, well, I've been here for 20 something years. So,
Where did you come from?
2 years. Miami.
Miami. Just talked to the Uber driver from Miami. He said the culture there is crazy.
Gas price, please give us a call.
It's different.
312-409 GASS 238. Traffic and weather together on the 810. Here's Neil Fiorito.
I think Chicago's better.
Yeah.
There's a couple of troubles here on the tri-state on the southbound side. On 57, about 18 out, 15 to come in. The Bishopport Freeway's about 16 inbound. A delay at the Dan Ryan. You saw the Lakeshore Drive packed in northbound, 18 to Jackson, Wacker to Chicago, and then southbound your delay for Michigan Avenue down to Roosevelt.
Now, do you partake in any like 420 activities?
Being placed for Lollapalooza this weekend. You have some backups on I-80 eastbound past 7.
We?
Yeah. No. I was going to see if you had any recommendation, any dispensaries you recommend.
Dispensaries?
That's where I'm
It's a
headed
waste of
to.
money.
Is it? Why is it a waste of money?
Get your stuff off the street.
Well, I gotta find someone on the streets.
Huh?
I don't have anyone that's on the streets.
You gotta find.
I know. It's not like I'm gonna walk on the streets and say anyone got good loud.
Right. They tax you in them dispensaries. You get taxed. You know. You gotta.
I moved from Minnesota to here, so all my connections are gone. But when I go back, I can bring some back, but.
Don't do that. Yeah, it's too much stuff around here for it to be, you know.
Yeah.
You just gotta be on the right. This is the wrong side of town.
Yeah. So I gotta go. You're saying I have to be on the south?
South side, west side.
Not here with all the Wrigley fans.
I mean, they got some good stuff here. Don't get me wrong, but you need to know basis,
right,
you know.
Right.
But it's out west, out south, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, them dispensaries, they tax you. Well,
You don't wait.
on certain things, right? Certain strands.
I did ask you if you participate in 420, and now you're telling me that the deals are on the street. So.
I mean, I don't. Well, it's better on the streets than in the dispensary. You know. You know. I mean, it's more expensive in there. You know, like what, $70, $90 for a tray five?
I think
depending
I
on what you
just
get.
get some rolls.
You get some roll-ups.
I might get some flour because I have Lollapalooza's this weekend, so I need to get some before Lollapalooza.
Man, they get you guys. They're milking you guys.
Well, hopefully one day I'll get blessed by Connect. So you born and raised from Miami? I feel like I hear an accent.
No, I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Originally from Nigeria, but I was born in Miami.
Yeah.
You know.
I've had a couple of Nigerian Uber drivers. Apparently you guys love a good business.
Yep. stuff. You gotta go all the way to the dispensary, huh?
No, I mean, before I came to Chicago, I went to Michigan and bought a crap ton. So I don't really go out often, but whenever I want to get out the house. I was like, I need to get some stuff. Let me just go for a ride and see what's there.
Find out more at knows.com.
Hello? Mr. Hoban? Yes. Hi, this is Amy from First.
So you lived in Nigeria, Miami, and now Chicago.
And I'm calling you right back.
I feel like you lived
I'll just finish my tuna fish sandwich.
essentially 3 different lives. Like living in all these different places, what have you learned about life, and most importantly, what have you learned about yourself?
New to First American Bank?
Yeah, I figured you gotta be better than the big bank I was at. But I'm
Learn about life.
What? First American Bank is built on superb customer
Learn
service.
about life was
So
fucked
besides
up.
offering the best loan deals in
Fucked up
town,
big time.
cash management
You fucked up, or
services-
life is fucked up?
If we can't
Yeah.
take your call right away,
Why is
we'll
life
call
fucked
you
up?
back as soon as possible. First American Bank thinks the
Old
ministry treats
guys,
our customers like
the way we
family.
leave,
Treat your
you
family with
know,
consideration and respect,
we
right?
leave ideologies. We leave. We abide from ideologies from guys from the past. You see what I'm saying? Because these guys from the past, they made laws. They don't know what the shit is going on today. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is dead. You know what I mean? And that's the chaos that's going on around. People don't see it.
No 3-hour-long sales pitches. Simply the best
You
product
know,
made here in
or the
Chicago.
declaration of whatever, you know what I mean? All that shit is crap. You know what I'm saying? Tear that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a different world right now. We're living, you know, the guys in the 20s, they had no clue what was going to happen in the 50s. You see what I'm saying? How the fuck are we still abiding by their rules? You see what I'm saying?
So you think we need to update the rules?
Man, the whole world needs to update, man. That's why everything's chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it's a certain group of people just keep getting rich, and everybody fuck everybody else. You know what I mean?
Amazing, James.
So if you had the power, what's one thing you would try to change to make everything not less fucked
If
up?
I had the power, what would I
At
change?
Target, back to school days are here. What is back to school days, you ask?
Cheaper weed at dispensaries, obviously.
On local styles the kids will love, at prices you'll love even more. Because back to school at Target
what
means
I
getting
change?
all of the above. Through August 2nd, save 25% on select kids' clothes, with additional savings to round out their looks,
Structure of
including
things.
uniforms, leggings,
How we
polos,
have to
and
work,
activewear.
labor,
Plus, new favorite backpacks for
and
30% off.
nothing to show
Back to
for
school
it.
days
You know?
now
Yeah.
through August 2nd,
Yeah,
only
I
at
think that's
Target.
dead. You know,
Yeah.
Terms and conditions
you know,
apply.
say
Top trending stories.
they want you
on
to
WBBM
go to school,
A company
get an
selling
education, get a good job. For what? You know, you do biology, chemistry. What the fuck? That got to do with my life right now. You see what I'm saying? Physics. I did physics.
and they aren't cheap.
How does that relate to whatever I'm doing right now? You know what I'm saying? To anybody, you know, except you in a lab or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit about
It sells out of the same material. Pair of airlines testing out a project called One-Stop Security, the new screening procedure.
how
will
do I
send
say this,
travelers connecting from Europe
who gives a
straight to
shit
their flight
about,
without having to be screened
All the
again.
extra stuff.
Once they land in the
M
States,
equals to
American
V
pilots
velocity
will
over,
have to
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
All
yeah,
that, who gives a
All the math
fuck?
equations. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How is that gonna feed me?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
how is that gonna put food on the table?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. How is that
You
gonna
know,
fit?
for sports and the Cubs and White Sox
They,
made another
bring the
roster
biology,
boost
you know, they
for
bring
their
this
games.
things, they say label it. How has that affected anybody in a good, positive way? What, you know, instead of you teaching people how to get that money, you know what I'm saying, probably invest, you know, and make that money grow, you're teaching them about skin, you know what I'm saying, say draw the skin, you know. You know,
Is that business Nigerian mind in you, I see?
excuse me?
The business Nigerian mind. No teach us about money, how to put food on our table, how to survive. That's what counts.
Teaching you the YDX.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that calculate? You know,
Right.
yeah, DX me some money in my account, you know? Pythagoras theorem, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Oh, man, come on.
Now I'm going to ask. So, you're Nigerian, born and raised, came to America. I'm born and raised in America, slave trade, whatever. Do you think there's a disconnect between our African Americans and Black Americans? Do you think our communities can come together? Do you think the damage is done? Or do you not even see a problem? Do you think that we're all kumbaya?
See, human beings, okay, so I tell people there's no such thing as racism.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as racism. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Human beings just don't like human beings. When you're not from where a person is from, you could be black, you could be white, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You're not from where I'm from, I just don't like you. You see what I'm saying? And that's the nature of human beings everywhere in the world. Everywhere, you know? Say if you're from India, you know, they got oppression of Indians. Indians oppressing Indians.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In China, they got Chinese oppressing Chinese. You call that racism? No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In Africa, you got blacks oppressing. The same thing the white folks are doing to the black folks,
Yes.
you know, are the same things the black folks are doing to the black folks. There, you know, Mexico, you know, the same thing. You know, what do you call that? It's just human beings being human. You know, the thing is love. You know, that's the greatest. You know, treat others how you want to be treated, no matter what. You know, no matter where you're from. You know, that's the mistake they made. You know.
Who's they?
The people who put the powers to be. You know, whoever.
They're not loving enough.
Huh?
You're saying that the mistake is that they're not loving enough?
They missed out on love.
Yes.
You know, they missed out on love, and that was especially being, you know, love for yourself or others. You know what I'm saying?
Is love hard? Is it hard for people to like? Why is it so hard?
No, love is not hard. You learn to hate.
Yeah.
You learn to hate. You naturally love, but you learn to hate. Look at kids. I mean, it's a perfect example. Kids. I mean, come on, they love each other. You see what I'm saying? But as they grow, they learn to hate. You see what I'm saying?
But after a while, shouldn't you know that I can't hate anymore?
The damage is done.
It's too late.
Yeah.
So is there hope for humanity? No. So if there's no hope in humanity, so then so what's the point? You know, if there's no hope for you, then why are you still here?
That's why we're waiting for the coming of Jesus Christ. You know, that's why everybody, you know, that's why we're waiting.
So
you know, we're waiting for the end of the world.
Gotcha.
We're
But
waiting for it to wrap up.
But some people can make the end of the world come quicker on their own. Why don't most people do that? What keeps, if there's no hope, what's keeping people here? Especially when a lot of people don't even believe in the big man upstairs.
Are mixed with 10 minutes left to go in the trading day. The
Dow over here. You know, first of all, I know people are scared of change.
Yeah.
It's 2:51.
You know, we all want change, but we're scared of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Dedicated to news around the clock. News Radio 105.9.
man, it's tough, man. But yeah, we think we fucked up, though. The human race, the way we
Think and operate.
everything. I don't think the guys who they didn't have the best interest. They didn't have the interest of people at heart. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a selfish. I think laws are based on laws were implemented out of selfish beliefs.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You just can't get right after that. I tell people except this, nothing's gonna change. You know, except you know what I'm saying?
Or conflict, something hard to make them see something different. Everything would be the same.
Except we have a repetition of Noah and his ark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing is gonna change.
Even sometimes I think about that too. Like, if we restart it, will we just still be at square one? Yeah.
It's just gonna.
You can just, like a bomb can drop on us right now, but if we fast forward in 200 years, we'll probably be in the exact same spot.
Humans are humans. It's just our nature.
Yeah.
We have this. It's in us. You know. And it's unfortunate. Some things, once the foundation is messed up, come on, you can't.
It's a wrap.
But never through courage. What defines tough? It's a surgeon, steady and exact, navigating neural pathways.
Well, what is something about you that I would not guess? What's something about you that I would not guess?
Something about me?
Yeah. That I wouldn't guess because of, looking at you, because you're a driver.
When Chicago area lesson brings together skilled construction laborers with union contractors, we invest in
Used to be a male stripper in Miami.
Oh, hell no.
A bodybuilder.
No.
Bridges and airports, hospitals, schools and parks, sewers, skyscrapers, and solar and wind.
You talk to birds. You collect bird feathers.
All because of Chicago area lesson.
Sensitive, really sensitive.
You're sensitive.
Yeah, really sensitive.
In which, like, emotionally?
Emotions, yeah.
Oh, you're a big.
I'm a big teddy bear.
Yeah, so you're a big husky guy.
People see me, but you might think I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
But nah.
You just want a hug.
Yeah, right. Pretty much. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's good.
Right.
It's a good what's the word? Defense mechanism.
Yes.
You know.
But it could hurt you too, because like you could be like very intimidating and
too tough.
Exactly, and scare people away when really you just wish someone would just say hi.
True that.
What? So as a black man, especially a tall, broad, husky black man who's sensitive, have you felt like you couldn't be sensitive? Have you felt like you had to hide it?
So do I have to hide it?
Yeah, because sometimes us as men, we don't feel like we can express our sensitivity.
Right.
Did you ever have a hard time with that growing up?
Of course. So, you always do stuff behind closed doors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to cry in front of people. You don't want to show your emotions in front of everybody. You know.
So is that what you do? You close the door, you listen to Adele, and you just weep in the pillow?
Yeah, pretty much. Shit. Everybody's going through something, you know what I'm saying?
So when's the last time you put on some Adele and weeped into a pillow?
Shit, today.
When you woke up?
Man, you'll be surprised. Probably 30 minutes before I pick you up, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy out here, man.
That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting one.
So what do you do to get yourself out of that mode? Like, how do you get yourself back into this man right here?
For nearly $40 a month. Then we
Positive.
called Select.
Yeah.
Select Quote found us identical coverage for only $18
You
a
know,
month.
it's,
A savings of nearly $300
I
a year.
got kids, so I'm just hopeful for them, you know. Even though I'm scared for them, I'm scared for my kids, man. I'm scared as shit.
Are you scared of what they will do or what the life will bring them?
Right. Everything that's happening, the violence, you see what I'm saying? I look at my son, man, sometimes I just want to cry, you see what I'm saying?
Now when you look at him, do you think, because he's I'm going to assume another black man, is it just because you're a black man, you're like, I know how men are going to treat you? So that...
Sorry, but you know something someone told me yesterday?
Yes.
I actually had this conversation, and he told me, your dad probably was scared for you.
Absolutely.
You see what it's in here, right?
I think so. I've never been here, so maybe. But if not, I can find it.
Right?
It's right there. It's right there. Perfect.
Yeah, he was like, your dad was probably scared for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
Oh, that's true. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about it like that.
Yeah.
But,
Well, thanks for the convo.